What's going on there, guys? We back with another one, man, and we got more Coach Prime news, but it's not like what you would think, man. Now, we all know Deion Sanders was hired to coach the Colorado Buffaloes, and many, like myself, felt like it was a home run hire for both the university and for Coach Prime. You know, he spent time at Jackson State. He battled through physical adversity, and he battled through a lot of things that was going on at the program that have been leaking out in media outlets over the past few weeks. And now he's looking to start a new chapter in Boulder, Colorado, man. It comes out that it was unanimous that he was voted as the head coach, but instead of 9-0, it was 8-1. So someone actually opposed the hiring of Coach Sanders. So upon further digging, we found out it's a regent by the name of Jack Kroll. You could see Mr. Kroll right here in the photo with Coach Prime, cheesing it up like it's the best thing that's ever happened to the university and the best thing that's ever happened to him in his life. All the while, he wasn't really feeling the hire. So let's dig in deeper. Let's delve into this, man, because what would make anybody feel like this isn't a good hire? I didn't think, because commonly, right, when these programs have chosen to hire a new coach, bring in a new coach, there's normally no objections like this. So to see this to go against the grain like this is very uncommon. So I'm not gonna make it about race. So let's see what caused this, okay? Because I know a lot of people say I make a lot of the videos about race or whatever. But so we're gonna delve in, and I'm gonna let y'all tell me what it was about. So this is what he says. I had gone to the press conference to hear what Deion had to say. There's no doubt he is a really charismatic guy, and I had gone with the intent to hear him and see if I could get behind him and support him. I wanted to go shake his hand, and so I shook his hand and wished him good luck, because I figured whether I vote yes or no on this, he's still going to be the football coach. I shook his hand, and there was a photo. I wished him luck. Okay, that doesn't really tell anything. You know, if he was opposed to it, he should have gave his reasons, right? Don't just sit there and say whether I wanted it or not, it was going to happen. No, dude, you did this. You knew it was going to be public, so you knew the scrutiny that was going to come behind you opposing this move. So let's see what he actually said. Let's go down in the article in USA Today. Bam. Okay. So here's his 3 reasons that he said he voted no for Coach Prime. Okay. So first, he says the business model is not sustainable, because he's saying coaches are making more money than ever. So the $5.5 million that he's going to get annually, right, is still a lot less than what a lot of other coaches make in the Big Ten and the SEC. And he goes on to talk about like the mandatory athletic fee and other things they use to subsidize these coaches throughout the year. He's saying pretty much that this model isn't sustainable, and that you're not going to be able to, it's going to backfire in the future, basically, is what he's saying, right? As if Prime is not going to bring in the money that you're paying out. This is a phenomenal investment. Dude is talking crazy. So, but according to the university, they don't pay like the salary through tuition and taxpayers and stuff like that, right? They get that through ticket sales, donation, media rights, and athletic department revenues. And this is directly from the university. So look, that is straight up BS right there. I don't know if I can get with that reason. Paying Deion Sanders $5.5 million is a bad investment in the Pac-12. You really want me to believe that? Okay, so let's go to reason number 2. He also said that the players may eventually be classified as employees based on new laws, right? And that in itself could add a new labor expense on the university. I mean, it is these programs that's bringing in a lot of the revenue, right? What's the matter with that? In my opinion, it's going to stop some of the greed at the top. I mean, the people that's bringing in the money, it's not like you paying them millions and millions of dollars. You ain't paying everybody millions and millions of dollars to play football. You might have 1 or 2 on the roster that's getting that kind of money. But for the most part, hey, the people that's helping bring this revenue to these institutions is getting to eat. What's the problem? Again, I don't like his reasoning, man. You getting these top, so it was okay to get all these top guys, all these top coaches and everything until it's about to be a labor expense. Now it's a problem. One excuse that I got tired of hearing is that these guys get their education paid for and they should be thankful. Yes, but however, that's not enough all the time. Let them eat. You got a lot of these players end up getting hurt and they're not able to play at the highest level. They may have a career-ending injury in college. Let them start eating off of their likeness prior to the NFL. Because let's face it, to me, the NCAA, anytime money is exchanging hands, a lot of money is exchanging hands and just the players aren't getting paid, it was already a professional league. We just didn't look at it like that because that's how they wanted us to view it, as college, as, amateurs or whatever. But the coaches were making so much money and the players, they were helping selling your merch. They just weren't eating off of it. So it's always been a professional league. It was just the players wasn't getting paid. And now they're getting paid. So, hey, it is what it is now. So, again, the fact that players may be classified as employees, that has nothing to do with anything why he wouldn't want Coach Prime hired, in my opinion. That's going to happen whether he's the coach or not. This is his last reason. He said he's concerned about the head injuries, and he wants, pretty much those funds is going to be paid out to Coach Prime and potentially to the players as employees. He wants to make sure, that money is paid out to research and stuff to make sure they do their homework and learn more about CTE and all these other things, so that, if somebody get injured and they're unable to play and unable to earn, they're taken care of. So, hey, that's okay. But again, these are things that's gonna happen whether Deion's there or not, right? So I'm not gonna get too more in depth with the things that Mr. Kroll said, but I will give my take on it. I think that's absolutely ridiculous what he's saying, man. His reasoning is not very good because most of the things that he talked about is going to happen anyway. You're going to have head injuries. And Deion, look, all right, you may pay Deion more than you've paid any coach at Colorado. Okay. He's going to bring in a lot more. Your merch sales has already gone through the roof. You're getting recruits that you never got. Recruits that would have never thought about Colorado. You're literally getting the cream of the crop schools to lose recruits to come play in Boulder, Colorado. You got to invest in something like that. He's not making nowhere near. He's only making about half of what Nick Saban and those guys are making. Just the way, the attendance for the games, the TV deals. I still think they got him for a steal. If you ask me, the $5.5 million a year, that's a steal. And I think, the program is going to be competitive for years to come. They already going to turn it around some starting next year. I don't know, man. I think that's just wild how he was in that picture with him, man. His reasoning sounds like he just got something personal against Coach Prime, in my opinion, man. It don't sound like none of this is legit. You're still going to have to find ways to get the research, for head injuries. That's an ongoing thing. While this sport is still being played, that's going to be an ongoing thing. Acting like this isn't a sustainable model. Start winning. Get on the level of like an Alabama, or a Georgia or something like that, and then you get back with me and tell me, was this investment worth it? Because I guarantee you it will be if you're winning to that level, or you getting certain TV deals. You on prime time every week. So, hey, look, we gonna see, man. We gonna see. Only time will tell if his gripes are legit, But I want to know what you guys think in the comments. Don't let me talk your head off. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'm looking forward to hearing from y'all. Peace.